And that should be it. All right, everyone. Should be going live right now, but I started like an hour, like 15 seconds in advance. I guess I worked. Whatever. Anyways, welcome to the stream. It's yeah, I had notifications. Good. Uh, let's see if it worked on this slide. That's me again. I'm checking other things. It's gonna go straight to my um feed thing. I'm checking things. Hold on. And it should show. Okay, there it goes. It does show. I don't have the embed for Twitch like I would on YouTube. I never checked that for once. But okay, yeah. Anyways, we're live. So for those of you who are here for the VOD on YouTube, if I even know how that works, because I do more Twitch actually. For those of you who are here for the VOD, I'm gonna just check the webcams, and that's all I'm doing at bare minimum for the stream. If I do anything else, it's either just to mess with the chat or to essentially just prepare for more the evil claymation I was gonna do later, which is actually what this whole stage was up for. I made this whole stage setup ahead of time. I didn't record for even a vlog for that matter, but I did have it like set up where I could just have an extra spot in my room for that stage that's over there. You'll see that DSLR in this corner, for example. Like that DSLR wasn't there before. It wasn't even charged yet. Well, it was charged, just on no space. It has an extra like 700 frames pictures ahead of time in case I need them. But there's a webcam based on there. There's another webcam next to my desk right here that I have just in case I record with the web camera, which you won't have an like a encoder from like I would have a Twitch usually. What the hell? I should have YouTube eventually, hopefully. But if I had an encoder, I could show you the both webcams, but I don't need that anyways right now. So but yeah, the webcam here, the webcam over there, the DSLR, this phone of mine that I will use to either check chat or do other lighting, and just in case I do extra lighting for wherever I test out. And then I'll actually essentially just mess around in chat and put my webcams or my DSLRs or my phones over nearby just to mess around with things and all that. But feel free to just chill out because I haven't streamed like what 9 or 10 months straight. Real talk, I haven't been like that active on these streams. Even compared to like when I was on Twitch, I would just stream whenever I just had it ready. But that screen's not gonna do well for a thumbnail scroll. I mean, I'm not gonna move things over there that much. Like if I get lucky, the scroll wheel looks pleasant if I'm even having my shadow over there. But whoever shows up live or has likes, feel free to drop them. But otherwise, don't feel like you have to watch the whole VOD or even live in real time. But just so you know, this is indeed a claymation channel. It still is a claymation channel. It just happens to be something where I made variety content for the longest time, and the last update live stream was still about variety content. So, yeah. Basically, half the activity is going to roughly be about the community that shows up here. But if nothing else happens, I could just always interact with the stages over there, depending on what I do with it. But and usually, like the very first time I started these streams, I would just start sculpting right away and filming out of just pure passion. This feels good already. I just making this stage, just what you see with the duct tape and the cardboard already, as is. That took a bit of time just to get started. And honestly, I would not be here making this live stream if I didn't even get started. So probably mad kudos to that though. But if my mic even works, I hope it does. But too bad you can't see the rest of my dirty room, which is not actually that dirty, but I mean, it got arranged better. The more I clean it for certain things like this, the more it looks like elegant in that manner. So, yeah, can't wait to see who's going to see the stream and think I'm being boring. Because who's ever going to promise again that they make claymation and they still just show a blank cardboard box thing? Yeah. I'm clearly entertaining myself this point. I could just add like a chat timestamp actually, just for reference. But I'm gonna probably add something like what freaking 4:45 will be like 4:45 should probably be solo combo, and I'll time that right as it gets past 4:45. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and wherever is live for this. 5. Here you go. There you go. I don't even know that's how it works, but fucking, if I have to enable my own live chat replay later, then yeah, fuck it. but it wasn't even that bad. I honestly. How is everyone who's not here yet? I should not jinx it actually. If it just I shows like 7 viewers on a timeline, like holy crap. Like to think I can even show real Leo Mar later. That'd be funny. Honestly, just show him later and be like, oh, he's there. He's live, and I can just show him on YouTube like I do on Twitch. Which, by the way, the raids on Twitch are legit. Not gonna lie, even the emoticons. And I don't even like avoid Twitch for Claymation. I would still do Twitch for Claymation, let alone VTubing, if I were if even remotely entertained by the fact that I have a never used it encoded for YouTube, and I still like to do Claymation on YouTube. So it's like, but I could do Claymations on Twitch and still do the games on YouTube. It's just that I don't prefer it that way for some reason. I'm very resourceful with this stuff. Like if I were to use the encoder on Twitch the way I'm supposed to on YouTube, it would not be like this at all. If that makes no sense, just trust me. Like if you see my Twitch streams, they're only been about games, and even when they're entertaining, have Claymation content in them, they're not like that at all. So it's like, you know, depends. But yeah, I'm mostly alone in this house with the exception of some other people, I guess. But it's just this depends. But gosh, I'm still dizzy. What the hell? Just yeah, it happens to be one of those days where you don't necessarily stay up all night, but you do meditate and you do relax and try out things and making Claymation all of a sudden like all over again. Like what the hell? Yeah. I know my mic's not picking this up easily, but it's what I guess what I can make. It's like 6 bars and only like 2 or 3 show up if I'm talking loud enough. So tappy tap for VOD. Mute real quick if you have to. Oh yeah, that's not too picky. Uppy. Let me try this thing real quick. Hold on, let me mute real quick and I'll try this one. Boom. Okay. I might need to bring it closer to my mouth then, just in case. If no one can hear me. How is this? Okay. The VOD people are definitely not appreciating that, but and then again, the VOD people will just watch this whole thing overnight, just binging content like I do, I think. Damn, I'm gonna run out of my voice and just talk to myself. And I'll probably put a timestamp for when I end combo as well. You can just scroll through if you're doing the VOD, but yeah. As you can see, I clearly talked to myself enough times that doing this once in a 10-month line span, 9 to 11 month delay, and I still talk to myself every day. Yo, rhyme like a move. Yeah. Chill morning though, not gonna lie. I actually like people showing for the VOD or even live. I've actually honestly I'll just put this for another like a chat log. Hold on. It's like 8 5 is yeah, there you go. 5. Yeah. Okay, so the thing with the vlog is that I just for starters in my own life, I can't really show everyone everything I'm doing per se. Not even the weird stuff, but even other stuff than that. So it's like when it comes to the vlog, it was gonna just be mostly like a vlog episode 9 or 10, and I'll just go winging the like freaking I would just talk about the Claymation obviously because it was still important to me as this is indeed a Claymation content channel for the most part at least. But like I was still gonna just show the stuff that I was doing that was cool, including the yeah, that no family touch stuff. So like actually being on November for the long haul, or at least for this month of long haul month thing, actually being on this journey of just self improvement and not having to worry about what it would mean to abstain from pornography, if not sexual experiences, the entire time since or whatever that would mean for me, and how YouTube's gonna take that if I'm saying that live. Whoops. Either or saying the curse words, which I probably didn't say yet, but I said in the description, so it was already tempting that way. But yeah, but like freaking, like the vlog was actually going to be a split between actually taking bus transit for practice. Whoever's watching this VOD before it's even uploaded, like if you're watching live for some reason on a Prime or something, like if I went on bus transit or did Claymation or both in the same days, like not gonna lie, if I were to do it today anyways as practice or sprinting for like Olympic game goals or just freaking like doing Claymation, be like, you know, it would be nice to just go outside anyways and I just go fucking outdoors all again, just for the sake of it. Little transit and Claymations in one day, which is gonna be a bit much considering all I wanted. I was gonna be here for actually like plot twist guys in 10 minutes after hearing this mod. Yeah, I was planning to do this video for up to like this stream for like up to 4 hours, but That's neither here and there nor there, but you know. So usually when I do claymation streams like this one, even when they're not actually claymation streams, they'll get at least. And I did this happened to me on Twitch too, so don't cap. But like, I would get at least 2 concurrent viewers at a time, even if there's more than 2 viewers at whole stream, and it's pretty nice. It's like you get people who know you, people who don't know you, and then a combination of the two, and then it's like, oh, but then there's other people who know me in different not know ways, and if you know what I mean, and no not know ways, if that's also different. Like between because for starters, and I'll say this for like quote for truth, family is indeed who you choose. It's not just like people in bloodlines. I say that knowing that some people family watches these videos and streams. It's just real talk. It's facts. It's like you have to be very deliberate about your boundaries, even if in the stream where I'm not gonna probably be able to protect my own boundaries easily at first, because this is still different world of people who are closer to me and farther away apart from me, and then so closer and farther apart depending. But that's just me saying that. I'm not gonna lie. If the fact that I even have my real name, my full name on this channel is like it's a little bit indicator that I'm not trying to be too discreet with anything else anymore. Even if I still have a secret life, which depends on how people see me, both in this material world as far as um the world who knows me better or not goes, and anything even spiritually speaking. But yeah, it's not that I don't care. But yeah, I'm not gonna be in front of that webcam for a while, so you might want to get comfortable if you're watching this VOD. Unless you want to skip the frames, I can show like a timestamp for that if I do. But yeah. I'm not gonna get bored that easily. I could just entertain myself watching just knowing that I made that stage. Like God, it took you know what? It took like freaking like 2 to 3 hours to set that up, and it's not because it took longer to do. It didn't necessarily take longer to do that. I just wanted to make sure that I had something ready, and I was listening to like tarot videos ahead of time while I was making the stage, setting up the duct tape. Which, by the way, there's actually a way I made that stage, which I can show you in the recordings for the smaller webcam next to me. Is that I'll probably record soonish, but I can't record now because it's gonna use the same mic, so maybe not. But actually, I should probably get out of that camera then. But I can just use it as an extra feed just to make sure I can see it. But what's behind the stage that you're looking at on this webcam is actually extra space on the same board. So I shouldn't have to explain this. If I was live streaming from the mini webcam, it would be easier to explain. But basically, what you're looking at is the box in this part of the stage, but that's not the whole stage. It's actually a bigger. There's a bigger part around the perimeter. There's like several corners around it, like a whole few square inches of space around it. Like there's spots around behind the side, like near the wall. The stage itself is on top of an inboard table built into the wall, which is on top of the metal plate, which it helps with other stuff. Typed to the cardboard you saw case on the Tesla Blue Claymation, and then there's just cardboard taped above it, which one webcam is attached on the top, and then the other parts are like have the book stands. The book stands holding that one DSLR on the side you see, and there's another book stand on the corner holding a pair of markers for some reason, paper for some other webcam scene or lighting my phone. And then, I should probably have a good posture super slowly if I can. But and then behind it is literally just the other stuff I was gonna set up for Claymation to directly interact with like live lip sync pieces or whatever, and then a calendar, and then whatever's back there, like the shard key if I used it for my phone or my DSLR if I had a way to do that, and then so to speak, yeah. It was not the hardest thing to set up. Like real talk, the hardest thing is indeed getting started, and that still felt like easy. Like Claymation is not supposed to be easy, even if you're as good as I am. Like humble brag, but like even as messy as my prompts are, even as choppy as my frame rates are, it's not like I don't know how to do Claymation. It's just that I just have a weird way of approaching this stuff. I don't know how it. Even outside the trauma, honestly, it just became a weird thing where I didn't know how to. Maybe in terms of other traumas, but also not asking for help that I could have. But yeah, it was a acquired taste indeed. I'm not gonna lie. If people show up to the stream at the last second, that's not gonna be that bad. But I don't know. I won't have to say for anyone else, but not even people I care about. We'll see. But damn, now I'm gonna have to eat the sandwich in the meantime. I could do a quick mini eat break and pee break or whatever, but depends. As we approach the 15-minute mark. Whether I'm shopping or some shit. That'd be funny. Like not too funny, honestly, but I'm not gonna like this video myself at night. So usually, yeah, 15 minutes would have been good enough time for me to like already be working on something, and then it would literally look attractive. Because if someone sees his live feed on the like the YouTube shows and stuff, like not even the short shelf, but like the actual live feed shows, and they just see me look at my webcam for doing nothing, they're not gonna know I'm talking to it, but they're gonna just see this and be like, "Why is it just facing cardboard? He's a claymation animator. He should be doing something. He clearly has clay. It's tainted all over the cardboard. Why isn't he doing something?" It's like, Jesus. But yeah. So there are a few ideas I had for sculpting these props just in case I do the stream, but I'll talk about that in a second. But like I'll type like freaking 15 48 character model ideas. Hey, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, character model ideas. Crab the Clockwork was gonna be a combination of clay and cardboard, which I had extras of. So instead of like the last prop I made, it would have just been like, oh, I just happen to have cardboard and clay, so it makes a full model of him without breaking too easily. And then Dog could just be clay because he's gonna be moving a lot anyways and have extra like suspension rig parts. And Lloyd and Jack could be just whatever the heck they need to be. But Crab was gonna be cardboard and clay. Dog was gonna be mostly clay with some armature figures, shit, armature wiring and suspension shit. And the Lloyd Jack again would be ornate. So if you haven't seen the other video, I recommend you see it, even though I'm talking just as fast in that video as I am in this one. But it does go over a little bit about the plot of the series I updated into. As far as even the short film's concerned, it will just be like, oh, I happen to have a way to summarize in 7 to 10 minutes for filming, and then oh, there it is. It just happens to be done in like 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna brag about that too much if I don't finish in 2 weeks, obviously. But that depends on life or whatever. But or whatever I happen to do in the weekdays in time. But again, getting started, hardest part. As soon you can make fun of this video now, if this whole stream is just me looking at a cardboard box talking to my audience. But like, you wait, just you wait. If I get into the claymation, it will be literally easier than doing this because starting this took me. You notice how this stream didn't even start like until 10 months later. That kind of crap. Like me not starting at all, way worse than not doing claymation. Like even if I say I'm gonna do claymation, if I actually do it, it feels like the test subject claymation was a good hiatus breaker because I think like enough people watched it, even some people returned to watching it that knew it was legit, and so they kept watching it. But like, it's not enough to do like a claymation like that. And it just going silent and making a claymation and go back to making Vicon like nothing changed. Like what the heck, Tony? What the heck, Ano? You're gonna like one claymation, not say anything about make me like behind the scenes, and that's it. And then go back to your regular lifestyle via content. I was like, yeah, what happened there? What happened, SpongeBob? Dude. Yeah, it's just I'm gonna run out of breath just talking to myself. Yikes. At least I did 2 mugs of coffee though. Yo. Oh, almost out of that though. I have water too, so good. Yeah. I hope nobody gets too bored with the VOD or live with us. I'm just doing jack squat. Yo. Talking to myself and my mic, which I can't even tell if it's actually taking all the audio I talk so far. I could debug that one more time. I can just check the stream and see if I actually hear myself because I've been talking the whole time anyways. Let's check this out twice over. I'm gonna mute because I know I'm gonna be slowly talking, but I'm gonna mute just real quick. I'll check my stream real quickly. Hold on, wait, real quick. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Check real quick. So I couldn't check the audio on that end. Maybe my phone would be easier, but it won't do the same device, I guess. I could just check real. Oh, yeah, I did take my like whatever. YouTube, because funny thing is that they'll never really like get the idea across that some creators, like some people who had really cool insights. I'm not gonna say too much about them or their competitors, but basically, some creators have really good impressions and understanding YouTube in a way that not even people who work with YouTube really try to put in perspective. I mean, not gonna lie, some of the YouTube employees are really good about understanding that, but like basically, if you're someone who's good at YouTube and you have the idea that people are cheating, or for example, and they're not even cheating, but they still get screwed over anyways. Who's really at fault there? Because it's like it's a hot take on mine to say that, oh well, just because you know how to do it doesn't mean you know what you're doing with it, right? So it's the same story with people who accidentally view their videos because they like them and they don't want to throw all their own views and shit. And there are people in this space that are very misconceiving about that kind of thing. I'm not gonna say their names unless they're watching right now, but like, uh, but basically there are some really conniving people who will literally say, "Oh, don't cheat; it won't work anyways," or "You should listen to this other person who neither of us are listening to anyways." So like, neither of us are listening to the person in question, but like, it gets that weird. I've been in some of these YouTube circles, and that's how annoyed I get sometimes. It's like if you know, you know, but like, yeah, that's how annoyed I get. It's like just because you know how YouTube works doesn't mean you know what YouTube's happening is thing. Yeah, you know. So hot take there, but yeah. Uh, but yeah. So I'll catch my phone later, but yeah, that's a hot take I didn't even put timestamp for. Um, yeah, that's something that used to bother me a lot. It was like freaking having to explain to people that the ideas that people have for like collaborated channels as a consistent thing, like teamwork channels, which has been brought up as an idea anyways in some circles, and then they still act like it's not possible, or they act like it is possible, but it has to be done a certain way. Like, no, dude, it's a journey. The whole thing is you don't necessarily have to do YouTube to only expect luck to happen, which is not necessarily logical in itself, but not so much the rarity of luck or impossibility of luck, but the idea that people only do it for luck is not the point. It's like you're not gonna, because if you don't find a better compromise with making videos people want to watch in the first place, then what the hell? What does it matter if even if you were lucky? Like it doesn't have to be like that. It's like people don't always want to make content that you want to watch. So like it's not that they only want to make selfish content to an extent, but it's like you have this thing, right? So you have like this thing that you're good at. Oh wait, I'm talking about myself again. Oops. Okay, sorry. Let's just say that let's just say that it's not so much you learn to not make selfish content, it's rather you learn to negotiate what people in general would like, even if it's not always you or the people watching the video. Because even people who have never seen your channel before, even YouTube for that matter, can feel the energy of your content. And that's me getting the spirituality again, but yeah, like so like uh but generally speaking, you don't want to only appease either the economy. You don't want to only be thinking about the luck or the content people like to watch. Because if it only was the economy of liking to watch it, and hopefully including you, but implying that too directly without needing to, then of course it wouldn't mean that. So of course it wouldn't also be about the luck, right? It's weird. I've been through this for 5 years without even knowing the true story of it, honestly. But still, so yeah, not fair for that. Maybe we'll see. And so if YouTube throws back my like, that's kind of a good example of that. But I just want to just see if it works. So, but yeah, it's just it's a matter of just being better about my own well being, which is his own vlog in itself, honestly. Being better about making sure that I'm taking care of myself first and foremost, and then hopefully delivering on my promises, which in turn make things easier for me because I can monetize my ideas and have an audience, all that crap. But not necessarily an audience who's only here for my content or me alike, because like I was certainly brave about not having the audience for me anyways, if it wasn't going to be only about the content either. But compromising both a little bit is weird. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. I genuinely hoped that it would just be like times like this where I just gradually get into content and I'm not focused too much on forcing it, even though it was good timing anyways to do like this. Not too slow or fast, I guess. However bad clarity I get from again, no fancy retention and not worrying about how the clarity and happiness was a little too slow because it wasn't honestly. So good talk about like 27 minutes how I fucking managed to. I don't know. Actually, that's fine. I won't talk too much over people who join though. But yeah, just for war. So I wonder if I had any concurrent views or while I was in there. I just yeah, because that was just me then at that point. That's the connection signal, I think. That's me. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. I didn't need to be like too easy to find my content anyways, but just that's fine. If I really needed to share it somewhere though, I wouldn't even go anywhere close to like a fucking personal page. Because why the fuck would I do that? Like why? Even if it was for like the other personal stuff I use. But yeah. I need to be that easy. And then again I'm avoiding Twitter for other reasons too. Like I'm avoiding Twitter for the drama I was on there. Like I literally like got canceled. This is not a big deal, especially since the platform changed for Elon Musk as well. So like the change from Twitter to X and all that. So it may not be a big deal to even mention this, even while I'm alone. And people will find this vlog later, be like, "Yeah, that's why you shouldn't talk about canceling culture because I will just cancel itself." But basically, like I didn't do a dumb, but it was also a mistake at the same time. So it was just basically me being mean to somebody on Twitter, and they got their whole cronies to go bump bank on me a little bit. I think they already got that over with. Honestly, I don't know if Elon would have suspended accounts like mine if I got into shit like that, but being mean to someone on Twitter, or at least being a little disrespectful and then taking it too personally, anyways, it's like, whatever. You can find it later if you want to find that tweets, but like it just for me it wasn't a big deal. For them it was like, okay, you're gonna insult me for a crime that I did not commit myself, but someone else did to me. Screw you, man. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna say anything in the same uh uh 280 character tweet that actually describes what we think was wrong with your tweet. We're just gonna say the same thing over and over again, bank on that, and then let's repeat. That's not even just me getting sad anymore. It's just being annoyed, but it's also scary. So might as well just not use Twitter as much. But there you go for VOD viewers or live. But yeah, it's just yeah, I don't care, man. I just do my best. I tell everyone that. I tell everyone that, like, not just in the workplace, and not just on like content creation, not just even as a person. I always do my best, even if it looks like I'm doing nothing better than screwing people over. That's literally one of the hardest boundaries to preserve is your own sanity while you're being yourself. Because even if you're trying hard enough to be a people pleaser or even a good person in general, it's not as easy as it looks, right? So you might as well try. But that's the stubborn thing about who I am is I try my best anyways, regardless of what it means to be like that. And even then, I didn't get to do what I wanted, but that's different. But yeah, neither here nor there again. For 28:30, maybe we'll type one more log thing, and I won't try to talk over anyone else if in case I interrupt. But yeah, 28:30. The topic should probably be something about freaking music. I'll just discuss music for Claymation and 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so yeah, the covers for one thing. I was gonna actually get into those. I didn't have to cap, but dude, it's like doing a podcast without actually trying to do anything. Which if I did a podcast while actually filming, that'd be like more content in one go. Like two birds, one stone, three birds, one stone if I do the other recordings. But yeah, and the film as well. Like, dude, freaking live streams would be bank if I actually did podcasts and stopmotion at the same time, which was the point of doing this before. I was gonna combine my abstract philosophy discussion while making pops and filming. I was gonna do that at the same time. So this is good practice for that. But basically with music, it's like the next music video was either gonna be an individual song from piano and singing, which I learned from Skillshare, thankfully, or I was gonna actually just really legit do another tribute OST cover thing. So, and as far as music in general, it would be like, well, I was listening to more music. Could have held back on that for not even dopamine detox trying matter, but I could have just been more intentional about how I listen to music, and that's usually why I don't listen to music even on purpose nowadays. Like even if I had the choice between listening to the radio, which I have to hear every once in a while, or doing my own music, I sometimes don't listen to music on purpose, especially for the affirmations I want to attend to. Because let's be honest, not all the bad music that's technically bad should be avoided. but at the same time, you should still pay attention to what you're doing with it. So, like, for example, if I want to hear a song that happens to not be good for my ears, both sentimentally and audibly wise, then sure, I'll turn it off. But if it's only music I didn't want to have to avoid all the time just to not have bad affirmations, that gets a little tricky there. So it just depends. But brainwash yourself in general. If anything, just brainwash yourself. Like, train your mind to do your own things without even a woo context, really. Just train your own mind. So yeah, music would have just been like, oh, I got better listening to music I liked for once, and actually heard it better because again, no fantasy attention. So, but I'm getting better about using these discussions to talk about things while I make claymation. So it's getting easier at least doing this stuff. Not just claymation in general, but claymation always felt easier because I don't know how to explain to people that I was always someone who knew how to sculpt and film without actually practicing. So even when trial and error was relevant then, I just didn't simply didn't remember. That's right. You heard it from on Crosswind. He doesn't remember trial and error ever since he did one of the hardest mediums and well, not hardest. Like that's actually bragging too much, but like not even remembering trial and error for claymation. Like what the hell? That's I don't. I as a person who does something this hard and doesn't even believe in trial and error even then. Like the kind of philosopher I am, the kind of abstract philosopher who believes in against who tries to debunk trial and error and just says, "Oh, people who defend trial and error just don't know how to be casual and free." It's like no, it's because they happen to know how to work hard, and I just don't know what hard work even is, even though I work hard anyways. So whatever. Or maybe I just don't change directions as much. Who knows? I wonder who's trying to chat me up though, anyways, because I like my change a little bit depending on who's really trying to see my stream and who just happens to see me streaming. If that's the same thing. So it has been 30 minutes. Good. Okay. So 30 minutes on that end. And then what's been here? Okay, same. Okay, good. So. And my voice is already slightly giving out. But we won't have to run like a break that soon. Damn, I really should just make this a move or human game podcast, honestly. Like just talking to myself on webcams. Without even showing my face. Which, by the way, this is a real world webcam, so not like I'm hiding in the room, but you know. While the webcam's like a whole distance away from me. Might as well be in another room. That'd be funny. Recording for if I have my own house or apartment, just recording across the house, Bluetooth and all, webcam shit. Which would be a possible Dragon Frame and freaking even Submersion Pro Clips HD or something, but you know. How is everyone who's still not here doing? Nah, I can't cap on 73 subs for long, like especially if that changes. It's just I cannot cap, like I'm joking now about it, but like like in any amount of future from now where I'm just happen to have a bigger audience or even just a wider understanding in general how this works. Again, not bragging about that too much for what I just said half an hour ago. I mean, 50 minutes ago, but any difference that makes, and I'm just grateful that I'm here right now for everything that happens for that included me making what I wanted to make on YouTube, but also doing this anyways. Yeah, feels nice. Either between shadow banning or not even needing to make good content. Even this is not necessarily that good, but not needing to joke not too much. Yeah. Yeah, this essentially became a podcast. Like the very first time I streamed a actual like claymation on YouTube was the very first stream I did on YouTube in general, which was the on Crosswind days, the hand time one. And within 5 minutes of streaming the first time on YouTube, I already started sculpting that prop because I already knew how to do claymation, but it was not like I knew how to prepare for a stream. So I had to feel I had the knack of knowing karmically maybe karma connection with streaming somehow how to do a live stream, and then I immediately just knew how to start doing it after just slowly streaming, and then even immediately time something to present without an encoder. Which if I even used an encoder at the time for like Twitch, for example, I would have still known what to do. Creepy, right? So you know, yeah, it's just oh my gosh, it's just I need more chill mornings like this where I just sit in my chair all day and pretend to be more of a shoulder hermit than I really am. I don't get saying that in the VOD. I had to edit it, or edit it for curse words and shit. Yeah, stuff like that, you know, like I just said. The acronym for the FUCK word. For the consent of the king. No, ain't that a whole curse word acronym? If they add the acronym in the subtitles, but they don't add the actual curse word, that'd be funny. Like SRT mode on AI. I'd be like, well, you're supposed to work with YouTube. And is that why YouTube incorporates AI now? Like every other platform, just has to find a way to negotiate with what's changing. Because even Squarespace is AI, and I know it's on my website, April and other shit. Like Etsy, maybe Instagram. Well, Instagram obviously because Facebook and other stuff, Meta. But freaking like if Newgrounds does it, if freaking DeviantArt does it, and not even those documentaries anyways. Like I said, I would, but you know. And I'm not even gonna pay attention to the counter while I'm still talking. Apparently, I'm still looking at the timestamp. I should actually enable a live chat while I'm still here, because I could still see stuff that I don't even know is here. So I have the live chat enabled again. I'm not gonna moderate this too heavily because you guys have seen some of the Human Game Console podcast episodes. Maybe you know how I feel about the rules and laws of life and stuff. Like my traumas with just the Incredibots forums alone, and some things like YouTubers and freaking everywhere else I've been, like in my own life, like in school and other stuff and work. I don't feel that much more antsy about how to common sense and moderate things, but in general, yeah, I'm a little traumatized. Like, not necessarily need to be like a cop like I wanted to be when I was a kid, but the idea of governing other people other than myself, which is a different philosophy for a different day, and it's also like self improvement otherwise. But the idea of being that kind of a guider without needing to necessarily understand my own story that much and still being traumatized by the idea of being that governance of other people, that alone traumatizes me. It's like I don't want to have to be a cop just because I want to be a cop doesn't mean I want like the idea of being a cop. And that goes into other stuff like with the idea of the police and other stuff. So we don't have to get into all crossroom, but like uh but it's like but basically something that I will say on a philosophical level is that I am traumatized by laws and rules. And that I think enough of you have already known that before about me is that I'm not just patient and heart of gold because I don't know any better about my boundaries or whatever. It's because I sincerely don't know how to just tell people to F off or actually make them do something that is within my right to make them do if it was that way. But I don't have to be like that even then. So it's weird. Including if I'm a VTuber making streams and I tell people do this, do not do this, follow the Twitch or YouTube TOS or whatever. Because one of the funniest things I want to do on Twitch was actually not antagonize the Twitch TOS, but like freaking like some of those rules where it's like do not talk about this other VTuber who's popular like just like me because it'll cause drama and stir up like collaborations I don't even want to make yet. And then some rules like that, they're not silly rules. I understand them, but it's like before I used to think they were silly. Now I have a bit more empathy for that. I understand what that's like if you're popular and you're even the same Hushi. I don't know it's in the Japanese, right? But like if you're Dusinji, whatever, if you're in the same community as another VTuber and you're not even worried about how to negotiate talking about yourself or them while you're both live, because how else are you going to rate each other? But that has to be arranged with the government agency sometimes anyway. So like, let alone other viral YouTubers, whether you're indie or not. But I'm not even VTuber right now. So it's like nope, you didn't hear that VOD wrong. I said it twice, like Jupiter Tutu. Should probably straight posture or speak slower as I can. Yeah, it was nice knowing that it's a freaking webcam. That DSLR shot's gonna move over time. It's gonna be funny. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna literally see like 5 to 10 viewers show up in this live stream and be like, "Wait, I have something to present now. I can finally start working on my claymation." Nah, I'm not like that, but I just honestly not. Never was that bad. Honestly. Yeah, because when I started the Cat and Time claymation streams and got straight to it and still made them the way they were in those other videos, yeah, it was good times. And that's also when I did streams on Twitch too. So I did that's actually one of the only streams where I collaborated with YouTube and Twitch to have both gaming streams and claymation streams based on the same thing project actually. It was a hand time in SCP Secret Laboratory, playing the games on stream, even in private streams on Discord, and then having other times to do other stuff. So it's just not that bad. Yeah, personal life included, I guess, but yeah, that's the public and personal parts of it. So. Ah. ongoing for 40 minutes. What to talk about next for another actual podcast length for once? I did dare say that out loud in my room. Dude, that webcam's not gonna heat up in my car. What is it? Either one. It's lemon scented. Okay. We see if we shall add another topic or something. I mean, just do a 4100 for. I thought this is gonna be the last one, but just. Yeah, there we go. I can meditate. Wouldn't be the worst thing I done on stream. Like freaking like meditation streams being that there's a certain vibe that comes with meditation streams. It's not that you're doing nothing, it's that you're actually paying attention to the fact that you're streaming without consciously being aware of it. There's a way to make that happen. You basically you meditate, you don't worry about anything else including the stream. But at the back of your mind, you kind of technically know you're still streaming while meditating with your eyes closed and the stream running on you, the camera face thing. Just happens to be a thing. Oh, I still need the sandwich. Oh my god. Not the one you can see though. Now you have another workout. Well, sure. I should not give a crap if someone else shows up in the stream acts like that. I should be making a proper film because like who needs them? Like honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but like imagine if that's what they end up saying. Like, why haven't you made a Claymation yet? And why are you still doing the stream without Claymation? Like, dude, screw off. Like, if that actually was like any of you guys in general who know that I have done this before, like this actual kind of stream setup where I just enter a stream without worrying about what to do with it, which was actually the last stream. I didn't have to do anything in that stream other than talk to people. And I had to even like make sure I was actually like a bearable, but other than that, I couldn't promise I could do a Claymation. That was the thing. I didn't know if I was gonna do a Claymation stream. Like the last one did 9 months ago. I didn't know if I was gonna do it. So that pales in comparison with the very first stream where I just knew how to do a Claymation right off the bat within 5 minutes of stream for the first time ever. And that's like that comes with its own look and preparation, I guess, altogether. But that's not supposed to be easy, but even when it is, it's not the point. Right? My opinion. I don't know if I can add the freaking timestamps I do. Oh, pin. Yeah, I can do pins, yeah. I wonder if I'm shadow banned because I said the R word in one of my shorts. If you know, you know. I didn't mean to, though. I mean, I kind of did, but it was for more of a good. I got quite a few likes that view actually, that short. So I'm not saying that it was a bad idea, but it was still like, oh shit. Not only am I cursing in my videos, not only am I putting other curse words in my shorts. Like Jesus, but Jesus. It had nothing to do with the video, and it was not allowed. You're a shout man. Gross, YouTube. I provide content every once in a while, and the only time I do that right is when I actually happen to do what I want, because it won't look authentic otherwise, right? So you best believe I can talk to myself for 45 plus minutes. It's not like I don't know how to do this. Like, but some of it's not even me doing legitimate anyway, so fine. I call cap on that, but that's different. Here and there. So I'm really just making the most of this time while I'm alone, because I'm not actually alone, am I? It's emotional dependence. There's a difference. Enjoying the time I have without promoting this stream to my social medias, like I said. I wouldn't even show on Discord for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe not so much on the Anthony Cashman name with a Claymation content creation channel. but also because I don't want to have to worry about that socializing thing right now. Even if I want to, it's not like that. Well, as much as I talk and type and all that shit, speak and type and all that, you think that's gonna be an issue for people who don't want to talk to me? I'm not trying to make it one though. My damn. Actually, legitimately just vibing if it doesn't seem like I'm calm, but yeah. Like I talk way better around other people. In best believe, because I talk way better with other people than I talk to myself on camera like this. Like this sounds normal to me because I've been doing it for a while, but it's even more normaler with other people. Like it's like whatever people think I can't do with them, it's even worse on camera. Like real talk, just yeah. I can feel my talking mood winding down a little bit, but it's not that bad. I'm just chilling in general. So even if I stop talking for a bit, it won't be that bad. Even my voice like gives out a little bit more than this, like, which is not too bad right now because I'm drinking water and enjoying this. I think it gets worse when you don't enjoy the talk. Like if you talk on a strain of something more than physical, like if you're mentally straining yourself to talk about something you don't want to talk about, then of course it's gonna hurt you a bit, but or more. I just want to get the gears grinding on talking about stuff. Even by the time I finally start to sculpt and film while talking like this about topics I like, this is a good practice anyways, so I don't worry about that. But I don't know if this mic is picking up all my audio, so it's not that bad. Otherwise, I just wanted to do this. I know I've been here talking to myself on the camera while I was facing the cardboard for this whole time, so I'm not mad. Why would I be mad about that? I'm just doing this. I do this because I like it. It's, you know, unless I say a naughty word or something at the end of the stream, then I have to block the whole thing or part of it. Something copyright. Block your naughty copyright. you used naughty material and it's still not even yours. Copyright. Oh, you know what happens? You know what I think happened to me when I read that happened to me on those channels? Like, I think it was the personal channel, Tony Cashman, not Anthony Cashman. I had material that was, I think, both against the TOS and copyright, and it went for the TOS first, and it didn't do the copyright. So it was like it was not allowed, but it wasn't. But it had material that was also stolen. I think I did not do this on purpose, by the way. I mean, I can not refuse accountability for most things in life, unfortunately. But like, even without my will or necessity of that, but I think they bank harder on TOS than copyright, even though copyright is still a big deal. Like when you do something wrong, it has more ways majority than even if you do something that's not even your own originality, so to speak. If you do something wrong on YouTube or Twitch, then yeah, I think Twitch would do the same thing. If Twitch were ever to bank more on copyright than TOS, I'm like, dude, copyright is TOS. What the hell? Where are the priorities here? I'm surprised if I'm already shadowbanned just for even saying that I don't know what to do anymore. But damn it, just talking facts, I think. But yeah, but that's what happened on my other stuff. Is like I had to like edit something out for another video because I already got strike for it on the personal channel. The one that already has my Wari promotion video content. Which, by the way, this should have already been here for Wari's sake, but you know. And here I am with my 0 live viewers and my 1 like myself. From myself by myself. Yikes. Yeah. I like this though. Makes me feel a piece. It earnestly makes me feel a piece of talking to myself like this alone. Because the people watching the VOD that know I have not gotten live viewers up until this point, yeah, you best believe. I could be watching anime on computer while waiting because I have an encoder showing the screen, but that'll make it easier for legibility. But I'm not going to be lazy. I'm only going to do it as a last resort measure when I know I'm doing this good enough on my own terms to be peaceful. But if I start watching anime on my computer, I might have to meet the mic so I don't catch anything else. But watching anime on computer while this webcam's facing a cardboard box for like 4 hours straight without seeing anything else, yeah, pretty damn bad. But I'll put a timestamp if I start watching anime though. But this is only different. Yeah. Jesus, I genuinely like did not think I would start doing the stream. Real talk. Like I could have just not touched that box and just left it behind and slept all damn day. Like how naughty that would have been compared to talking to myself for 4 hours straight. Okay, see that actually got me a chuckle. But it's seriously though, like talking to myself 4 hours or being virtually dead, as in like sleeping in my bed all day, not doing jack squat. Like I end up doing on most days where I actually intend to do better with it and still get started doing things, but I actually don't. Not even like whenever Dr. World talks about good, better, and best decisions, like he has a good principle with that, but I did a little better at least this time. So I think of the claymation being a better decision, but not the best one. Because the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to learn how to do claymation, and then better would be just doing it, and good would be at least doing what I just did and starting, and then hopefully doing the film in the meantime as better if I did it sooner. But not impression. This is all good though. I'm not gonna lie. So if I were to start doing the webcam practices right away, then I would lighting and all. I'll definitely have to put a timestamp for that while I start messing with the webcams and the lighting. We could move it to another spot. Let's just put all caps, which is a rule on some TV tubers servers apparently. Did not do that, but I'll do it in my stream because I'm the owner, not the viewer. Controversial, right? Controversial. Don't put all caps in my stream because I own it. Oh yeah, I'm the owner too. So what if I'm gonna do it to my own stream? Am I the bad viewer now of my stream because I'm the owner? Yeah, different. Again, controversial. That doesn't have to be, but just still. It's only controversial when it's so trivial. It doesn't even matter. But yikes. We'll move the webcam then. Okay, probably like 52 minutes in. I'll put this ahead time because I have to move anyways. Move to DSLR side. And 3, 2, and 1, and we'll do it right after the events. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna put like asterisk shit around that thing, but whatever. You're gonna see this movie either way. Okay. Whoever got lucky enough to see this in the scroll wheel for the thumbnail, okay. Because I'm not gonna be that lucky the whole stream anyway. So I got only one notch if you be on. What is it showing this time? Oh, priceless. Still just the stage, but yeah, it's even more boring. At least the other one was showing the stream. At least the other one was showing the freaking like a DSLR. Now this is not even showing anything other than what shadow. Oh my god! Look at a new corner every day in your prison soul. Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Oh god, this is the kind of patience I work with. My patience being this good and still not being tolerant of the weirdest shit. Like, is that a blessing or a curse? Jesus. Even I know that's happening. I'm not even caring a shit. And I care about everything apparently, so it's too much anyways for anybody, anyways. New corner. If any of those seconds of moving the webcam shows on this thumbnail scroll wheel, I swear. Because it doesn't make it any better where it ends up. So you might as well just show only the movement of anything. If it's animation, it's gotta move. Dude. You can see my face one more now. Dude, I'm entertaining myself just by moving the webcam like an inch away from the same spot on the stage. Like, actually, like down bad. That's my entertainment. Is being boring. Low key or actually high key, my entertainment is literally being bored because my way of pushing entertainment. I'll put this as a timestamp as well. Nearby, 54, right? 54. Boredom as entertainment. Let's put that as 18 then. Boredom as. Oh, I already passed that shit. We need to finish this. Come on, 27. 24, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Boredom as an entertainment philosophy. So the idea behind that is basically your life is so entertaining that by the time you even approach entertainment, you don't even want to be like a slice of life genuineness. Like your life is so good and so full of action and not even necessarily good, not even necessarily peaceful, but it's so full of content in itself. Your own real life is so full of rich content that you wouldn't even dare to have your fiction and your video games and your anime and your comic books and your live action shows. You wouldn't dare have that be entertaining as well. So you end up wanting it to be bored. Everything you consume on the entertainment side of things, not even just the fiction entertainment. That's my philosophy as well. Actually, you don't want anything that you consume content wise to be entertaining the same way it's entertaining your own life. Just because those can be different doesn't mean it has to be the case, but that's my argument for that. When your life is so good, you can't afford that same goodness to be in your fiction and entertainment. That's how I feel about the boredom of entertainment. It's like if entertainment's boring, good, because that means it won't piss me off. That's how controversial I am. Shit. And I find I want to be entertained anyways. See, there you go. Everyone wins, right? Hopefully. But then you get so bored with even the things that aren't working. It's like, wait a minute, what was supposed to be entertaining? Ta-da! Interesting, right? Interesting for being a weirdo. Not necessarily. Everyone's unique and relatable in their own ways, but that's different. So near here nor there. So same thing, same difference. But yeah, that was the easiest show ever. That's the only time scroll I ever did for this. I mean, not for the thumbnail. I meant for like the topics. Ah, shit. Oh, here we go. Because if I had to end this stream early, it would be like 1 hour 15 minutes, but wouldn't be that bad. Just whenever either when my voice gives out or when people show up and I'm like, oh, gotta leave for some reason. When they finally do show up. I'm not here for the audience. I'm here for like just my own reasons mostly. The audience will make it a little hard to try to leave because I hate leaving when people are still wanting to say themselves. That's also a fail on my part for boundaries and also things I actually want to do. So it's like it depends, but because that's why I mentioned the laws and rules thing ahead of time in this VOD is that I don't want to if there even is fun because I don't want to have to enforce that as a rule just because I know that I would do with it, even though my intentions aren't as clear as I thought they would be, or even legible, whatever the hell that means. Low volume VOD indeed. Thanks. And then listening to this hour plus is going to be interesting. Just talking to myself about like for an hour or 2 or 4 hours. You notice I haven't even been playing a game this time. I haven't even been listening to music. That's how good I am about being this patient. Just sexual energy on a day 3 or 4, no fam. Yep. Dude, I feel sexy. Do you? Nah, that's too lewd. How is everyone else doing in November though? That'd be funny. Ask that to everyone who's doing streams. Just people who you know that could not possibly be being that charismatic on their streams without some form of self-restraint, and you know it has to do with some form of self-restraint because it's like even if it's not necessarily and then it's like they have to be doing something that makes it their charisma is coming from some source basically. I don't know. Talking shit on you platform, but I don't even get to do it on it. Whatever. And different. Thank gosh I don't have subtitles on this video usually. English subtitles. Whatever. That's the only time you would have to really truly not self-censor yourself, but actually make sure you're not saying things stupid. Truly stupid at least. But that's how behaved I am without also cursing, but demonetizing myself without even being monetized yet. Not even for the memberships on 500 subs. Like almost being a fifth of the way there for stars. Yeah. Dude, I keep saying it like this, but I genuinely like wonder because I am grateful for all that's happening, right? But I don't I love having excuses to talk to myself on the camera. I really gotta say that. Yeah. Okay. We are pushing 1 hour. I'm not gonna say that, but different. It's different. It's different. If I lose like subs doing the stream, like kind of would be a little sad, considering that this is the only time I actually did what I was supposed to do. This is a different way. Hold on, give me a second. Let me mute. I had to make sure that was not heard or seen. Right? And was that right, familiars? Seen or heard? Shit. The traumas run deep, man. I swear. Not that all you know what those are sometimes, but I make them obvious every once in a while on the vlogs and some other deep talks. Like the deep talks are some of the most obvious sources of trauma release and creative outlet, expressing all that stuff. When I finally did become an artist for legit reasons, and it still wasn't like the only thing I did, but with it, whatever I call real creativity while still claiming to be an ex-creative. Oops. And then again, it's not like I don't know how to do art animation the way it was supposed to be done in some ways, and still innovating in other ways. No, past 1 hour, so. Huh. I'm actually willing to brag and say this is new because I have not had a stream where I have not had a concurrent viewer or even one new viewer in the same peak stream. It's always been 2 concurrent viewers when I just happen to be doing sculpting and filming in real time, but not when I just shit and giggle and I still don't have anyone showing up, which doesn't make me feel bad, by the way. It's just that this is still new. I'm willing to say that without knowing for sure why this is happening, even though it really shouldn't be a big deal anyways. But there you go. It's like, wow. I finally managed to not get anyone on a stream, which almost happens every single stream. Even on Twitch, while having like more than 6 followers, it's happened. Like I've always had two people viewing almost every single stream. Like people who actually comment on the community. It may be because it was a tag game or something, but yeah. Watch when I start sculpting and filming, people are gonna start watching all of a sudden. If they're in the Micon, or if I have my Micon, I'll start sculpting and streaming and filming, and people who see that on the thumbnail scroll will be like, "Wow, he's actually finally doing something for once." God damn, took him long enough. It's like, "What? You waited? You waited for me to do that? So you knew I was streaming, but you didn't even prepare to see the stream? What? Because you didn't want to say state or something? Coward." Yeah, I'm not gonna call them that. They're gonna click the dislike and sub and all that. But yeah, just coward, cowards. Cowards and gum cowards. Yeah. Can't be like that with people that watch your content. But when the coffee runs out, I might yeah. Maybe. Not me on the point. Maybe. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this? I was gonna go outside. I only regret this whole stream other than at least making this toast cheese sandwich, which is technically grilled cheese at this point. I didn't go outside this morning. I did 2 days ago, and that was bliss. But I did not do it this morning. I didn't have time. That's an excuse I'll make anyways. But whatever. I didn't go outside. And I don't regret that either. But it's just different. It's built different, so it's different. I really should remember my humble beginnings because I don't even remember starting off with 0 views or 0 like most of the times when I consider like starting off as a content creator, it should have already been starting off from 0. But I didn't even remember that I said this in the same live stream today, but this same live stream like I don't understand trial and error because I don't even know what it's like. I don't remember having a humble beginning at all. Like even for things I actually legitimately worked my ass off on. Like obviously claymation is not easy, but at the same time I make it look easy because I don't know any better. Because I don't know how I started. So I end up remembering only when I have the more views every video from every claymation or whatnot, and then only remembering ever since then that even if I don't make enough of anything else metrics wise on analytics, it's like it's still different from what it would have been in the beginning because I started, whether I blew up or not. But it's like it's very strange. I don't realize how hard claymation is for some reason, and I don't even realize how hard it is to even be a YouTuber because I just did what I wanted at the foremost, and try to do more of it over time as I tapered off from even feeling pressure to do things I didn't want to do with YouTube. It's different. It is indeed built different. It's not like I don't fucking care about it. I happen to be someone who cared too much and still didn't do it right, so it's different. But you know, that one live viewer concurrent thing was gonna surprise me like bollocks, man. Bollocks, I mean, whatever. It's gonna surprise me like box to see that 1 or 2 or 3 people watching. Like, ooh, 3, 4 people watching. Why are they watching? And they trying to make fun of me. You here to mock me? Staring at my cardboard with my webcam? You in the audience? Like this vlog's talking to anyone who still watches it not yet. Something like that. I think I booked the live stream because they're delaying it or something. We'll see. Let's see if I had anyone on the pop-up because I didn't check since. Okay, so I think it was really just me because I didn't just come in anywhere else. Let's see where else this goes. Okay. I wasn't unaware. I wasn't unaware. Not unaware. Life. So it looks cool for like an hour or two so far, easily. Just to have that there. And it does finally give me an extra live stream on YouTube for once after 11 whole months straight. Like literally almost more than 9 months ago. That's the last stream, which was the Claymation stream. The actual Claymation stream being 11 months ago or 12 months ago, which was for the one of the original series stuff. And I'm following the instructions for the main page. I'll give you a second. But yeah. I'm not gonna cap on the anime just yet. Not even on board because that's something waste like data, I think maybe. But I could watch anime until someone energetically surprises me somehow. Watch bits of anime, which I do that every once in a while. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna watch a tiny like 4 minutes, not even like 4 minutes of anime because I watched like the first 3 minutes. And then if I feel someone's presence in the stream, I'm gonna go back and show up. But yeah, we'll type in like 1 6 no what's that 1 8 if you watch I know my live reaction will be easier for this, but I don't want to get trouble anyway, so whatever. Don't have encouragement well either, so I'll have it on. Oh, I actually have my audio up, but I don't. So what I could do is mute the first time. Okay, I don't know. Fuck, I can mute my mic. I could also try to like just not worry about it. But yeah, let me see. Oh, someone distracts me. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do 1800. Okay, it's not anime watch unless. Okay, so anime watch a toss camera. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I don't have to mute for this, but I'll mute the first half, and if it doesn't detect anything else, I could just go wing it. But I don't know if it's gonna be that bad right now. I'll just mute it first, and I'll be right back. Oh no, there's a problem. I don't know which anime to watch. I don't know which one. Nah, seriously. Should just be something on board my computer or something else. But, and then I could watch some other. If I even had the DVDs from Funimation, I mean, that would the offline video wasn't working because obviously Funimation disbanded, so that was different. Bill different. But yeah, what do I watch? And I'm not trying to cap, guys. I'm not trying to cap and watch anime while I'm not doing shit on my commission stuff. You heard it from me. I literally made that design stage for like 2 hours plus, and it wasn't supposed to take that long. But it was. We always have that thing with Jocko Willink where it's like, oh, it takes longer than you realize, even when it takes longer than you realize. It's like, yeah, sure, but I took my time and I still didn't want to rush it, so but I'm just taking my own time, so it's different. So if I start watching anime now and I didn't regard your chat logs until you're gone, I'm sorry. But yeah. We'll see. Let's see. Which one am I even on? Damn it. Did I even get the whole pack? Oh, I didn't. Well, I didn't have to. But fuck. Season was like the full price. I got the other one for like 20. That's what you get for paying for anime without needing to use Crunchyroll anymore. And that's not because I'm avoiding Crunchyroll, just because I don't have a reason to avoid Crunchyroll. But I have a reason of my own to avoid it. But not necessarily avoid it, but just to do it legitimately, but still like not. So like not being naughty for God's sakes, like not being naughty with it, but still being like actually legitimately being independent in other ways. So still doing it properly, you know. So I guess I'm still not mute for that, but 'cause I didn't say anything stupid yet. So still that's a good signal. Okay, we can just do this. I hope it doesn't do anything stupid while I'm streaming because I just want to listen to this. I don't care if it picks up. I really don't want to pick up on live because I just like literally I just want to like. So I think I'm just gonna mute first and I'll be right back. I'll watch a little bit of anime.